In this lesson, I'm going to talk about using Quizlet for Language Paper 1 Section B. Now, importantly, you need to first create an account and join this class. I have a link to the class to make that easier for you. That way you can access all the different learning tools on the class. So as you can see, this is Language Paper 1 English, and I've titled it Learning Out Loud because you do have to learn out loud in order to get it into your brain. So this one that I want to focus on is the creative writing vocabulary. So if you click on it, obviously this isn't the only vocabulary you can use, and in fact it's not the only vocabulary I necessarily recommend, but it's a great starting point. If you can learn 10 vocabulary words and make it your goal to apply those to your creative writing task, even so much as when you're planning for the task in your first 5 minutes, you write down all the words that you can remember on the side. And then as you're writing, you go back to them to make sure you use them. Especially in the opening paragraph, you want to make sure you've impressed the examiner by using a few sophisticated words. So first you have to learn them. Now you can do this on your phone or on the computer. You can listen to them by pushing this button.
Sapphire.
Or you can read it yourself, then you turn it over.
Blue.
That means blue. It's a synonym for blue, but it's quite fancy. Connects you to a gem, something valuable. So think about the tone connected to sapphire. Okay, then you go on to the next one. The word glare is a much nicer word than look, and again it connects better to tone. To glare is something angry or upset or resentful. Bulky is a great word for taking up space. So if someone is bulky, this could highlight they're powerful, or perhaps they're a bit apathetic and they're just kind of like lumbering along. So think about the use of your words connected to the tone that you're trying to create. So after you go through the flashcards, and you can see I have 10 words here, then you might want to go on to test mode. And it will create a new test for you. Now you can click options up at the top and make it be just a multiple choice, just true, false, just matching. You can change the way you do the test, and I recommend you do a lot of tests until you are confident that you are getting 100% every time. Okay, so yellow, another word for yellow is golden. So you go through the test, and when you're done, it will tell you how many you got correct, and it will give you instant feedback to how well you're doing. You could also do learn, which is a game function of match. It's another game function, and match is obviously you match the definition to the word and you get timed, and there's a leaderboard, so you'll be competing against other people who are doing this same task. Okay, so if you're in the class, once you've been added to the class, you'll see that I have lots of different sets connected to Language Paper 1. And I've tried to make it explicit for which questions they're geared towards. Now, obviously, all these sensory words, sensory detail words, this is for creative writing. Your punctuation, that is checked in creative writing. Your sensory words again. Language Paper 1, Question 2. These are the language techniques that you want to be able to analyze in Question 2, maybe Question 4, and also be able to use in Question 5, the creative writing. Your connotations, this is the words that connect to the tone the writer is trying to create. You'll use that for Question 2, 3, and 4. Structure, this is for Question 3, and also something you'll imitate for the writing section. And then, of course, I've got the 10 words. If you just go for a basic 10 words that you learn and use in the creative writing, go for these ones. Okay, I hope that's been helpful.